Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today, my video is all about what am I currently obsessed with. I have several bags. I'm just going to do bags because if we get into shoes and stuff, we'll be here for hours. But I'm just going to do the bags I am currently obsessed with. I have to say, for me, it can often be feast or famine. So there are often times that there is so much out that I really, really want, and that's right now, where we are right now. And there are other times when it's like, yeah, like I like that, but I don't feel overwhelmed with things that I am desperate for. At the moment, I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of things that I would love to buy. And look, if I had a spare $200,000 sitting around, I would own all of these things. I'm not gonna lie, there might be some of these items that come into my collection because they like, I'm really obsessed with them. But I'm certainly not gonna buy them all. Well, certainly not straight away. No, I'm definitely not gonna buy them all. I'm definitely not gonna buy them all. That would be ridiculous. But let's talk about them. So I have 10 and a color, and we'll talk about that down the track. So let's talk about the 10 bags I'm currently obsessed with. So I'm gonna need to use my phone because I've got my photos on my phone, but I'll throw photos up for you guys. So I have a Dior unboxing, which might go up before this or might come after this. And Dior is very much for me feast or famine. So often at Dior, I can go months and months and months and not really care about anything at Dior. And then I feel like they release stuff and I'm like, oh my God, I want all of it. So I have an unboxing. And like I said, this might go up after the unboxing. So you might have already seen the unboxing, but apart from that unboxing, there is another bag that I am currently obsessed with. Now, if you know my collection at all, you know that I have an obsession with the Lady Dior wicker bags. Here's one here, here's one here. This is the mini, this is the medium. I have 4 of this and I only have 1 of these. And I love them. I think they're beautiful, beautiful bags. And I have a video somewhere along the line. I said, hey, Dior, if you'd like to make me a green one, I'd love a green one. There's a green one coming. There's a green one coming at the end of June. So I'll throw a photo up so you can see it. So this is a mini. So it's the same as this one up here. And it's in green. They've made me a green Lady Dior wicker in the mini size. And yeah, I'm a little obsessed. I love that I put it out into the universe and said, hey, will you make me a green one? And they did. I'm sure they made it just for me. I am absolutely sure that I am that important. I'm really not. But it's just fortuitous that I happened to say it and that it is now coming in. So yes, I am a little obsessed with this Dior bag. And it's funny that I haven't bought any Dior since Paris, which was September. And before that, I don't think I'd bought anything from Dior for like ages. Like I really don't have a lot of Dior, and I'm about to sell some of my Dior in my vlog sale. So yeah, it's interesting to me that suddenly there's 2 Dior bags that I'm buying. And one of my sales associate at Dior in Sydney, I'll link her in the description box down below in case you want to go follow her on Instagram. She was actually at Louis Vuitton for a long time and she's now transferred over to Dior, and I know her, so I've been communicating with her and she's great. So if you want a sales associate in Dior in Sydney, Zainab's fantastic. I'll have her Instagram handle linked below before you. So yeah, this Lady Dior wicker, I'm obsessed with it. I know. Do I need another Lady Dior wicker? No. But do I want it? Yes. Yes, I do. And it's green. So that's a bit of obsession for me at the moment. The next obsession is from Fendi. I've got 2 obsessions from Fendi. Yep. So there's this Fendi first coming out. It is in this beautiful midnight blue sequined edition. And it is stunning. So I have this one up here. This is the pink sequined Fendi First. It's my only sequined Fendi First. They did this in a green and it was on my, you know, biggest regrets videos that I don't have. But this midnight blue, how pretty is this midnight blue? It is so beautiful. These sequins are all the same size and color. Hang on, I'll grab it. So these are all like little scales because they're all the same size. The sequins on this navy blue one, or this midnight blue one that they've got coming, are like the purple rain, the rain version. So they're all different sizes and textures. So it's just beautiful, and it lives right here in this head, and I go, oh my god, it's gorgeous. I really need it. Do I need it? No, I don't need it. Do I want it? Yes or no? And I go back and forth, around and around and around. So this is gorgeous and I love it. So it's definitely one I am obsessed with at the moment. It's picture on my phone, that's how obsessed. There's also this baguette coming, so this will be in the next release. So this is a raffia baguette, and it has little sequins discs through it to just give it a little bit of sparkle. So Dale from Dale's Diction has a beautiful vintage raffia baguette. She travels with it. It's gorgeous. I love it. And I've looked at getting one the same as that, but it's just not quite right for my wardrobe. She and I have very similar color palettes, but not exact, and she's very different coloring to me. This one feels a bit more blonde. I am concerned, and I have expressed to my sales associate, I'm a little concerned it might throw a little yellow, so I am not committing to it until I see it, and even then I might not commit to it. I want to see how the little sequin discs look on it, and I want to make sure it doesn't throw too much yellow. I want it to be more of a wheat color, so even, probably not my jumper, but I want it to be more of a wheat color than a yellow. So we'll see what that looks like when it comes in, but I'm pretty, like, I love it. Like, I look at it and I go, oh, that'd be a beautiful summer bag. It's got a little bit of bling to it, which is fantastic with those little sequin details, which also makes it a little bit different. So yeah, this is definitely one that I'm a little obsessed with as well. So they're the two bags from Fendi that I'm currently a little obsessed with. Out of left field, that nobody saw coming, including me, I have some bags from Miu Miu. I know. Where did that come from? I don't know. I don't know. It's not a brand that I have ever really had any interest in. I've got my 2 sets of motorcycle boots, and that's probably kicked off where I'm like, oh, interesting brand, let's have a look. And then these bags popped up. I think I found one of them, the first one I'll show you, I found it first, and then I got onto their website and I found the second one, and I was like, kind of like these. Yeah, they're not too badly priced. I don't mind Miu Miu as a brand. It's just never really been on my radar, and I know it's like the little sister to Prada, and I'm not all that fussed on Prada, but I was like, I really like these. So the question is, can I get over myself and buy the bags from a brand that I don't usually shop from? And that's all just in my own little crazy head. So let's just have a look. So this is the first one. This is the woven fabric hobo bag. And I thought it would be great for summer. So yes, we are coming into winter here in Australia, but because we're Australian, we're used to shopping a season ahead because the northern part of the world dictate what season all fashion houses are going to release. So fine, everybody has their summer stock out at the moment, even though we're coming into winter, we just deal with it. So I kind of love this bag. I love that it's a hobo bag. I love that it's a little bit bigger. I love that the Miu Miu on it is quite, like, because it's brown, it kind of like just blends in. It's just not in your face. And I'm kind of drawn to it. And I know, I don't know where this came from, but there it is. I'm all of a sudden like, oh, Miu Miu, hello, hi. So we'll see. I need to go in and see these bags in person because I don't have any history with the brand other than 2 pairs of shoes, which, by the way, I love my motorcycle boots. So comfortable. Love them. Loving the fact it's getting cold and I can wear them. I don't have any experience with the brand or the bag, so I really need to go in and touch them and pick them up and put them on and try them on because I just don't know. I'm sure the quality is good. I mean, they're a well-known brand, but I don't know enough about it to just buy off a website and have it delivered to me. I need to go have that in-store, like, personal experience. So that's the first one, the fabric woven hobo bag. The second one, I'm so obsessed with this bag. I'm just so obsessed with it. It's crazy. This is called the Leather Tote Bag from Miu Miu. Oh my God, do I love this bag. And I know this is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Lots of people are going to look at this and go, well, that is ugly. Yeah, I understand that, but it's ugly cool to me. It's probably a little bit like my motorcycle boots. Like, they've got that distressed look. They're a little bit out there. They're a little bit rock and roll. And I really love that. I don't know if I can pull it off all that well, but I love it as a look. So this is clearly a leather tote bag. Now, this retails for 4,350 Australian dollars, which, yes, is a lot of money. I understand that. But when you look at canvas versions of the Neverfull, which aren't that much cheaper than this, and then you look at leather versions of the Neverfull, I reckon this isn't too bad. I love the slouchy look of this. I love the distressed leather look. I think it would be great for travel. Dare I say, calling it, big call, dare I say this might actually be good and a good alternative to the Neverfull. So I know I've made that call before about replacing the Neverfull, and can the Neverfull really be replaced? I don't know. I just don't know, but like, I just love this. I love the slouchiness of it. I love the distressed look of it. I think for travel, if it gets a little bit scuffed, who cares? Like, those shoulder straps look more comfortable. I don't know. I need to go into store and see it, because this one, oh my goodness, does it live rent free up here? I'm totally obsessed with it, and I don't know where Miu Miu came from, but here we are. Meredith's a little bit obsessed. Crazy woman. So yeah, out of nowhere, I've got 2 bags on my current obsession list that come from Miu Miu. So okay, we might have to go into store. Maybe we need to vlog it. Do I need to vlog it? Let me know if you want me to vlog it, because yeah, we might need to go into Miu Miu and have a look around and actually make some informed decisions and try some stuff on. So let me know if you want to see that, because I can always take you guys with me. All right, so so far we've done Dior and Fendi and Miu Miu. Louis Vuitton. Oh my God, Louis Vuitton, you're killing me. You are absolutely killing me at the moment with the amount of things that I love that are coming. It's insane. Now, Louis Vuitton is always a brand that there's something there. They release so much that I am always like, oh, I really like that. Oh, I really like that. In this case, I'm just like, oh, there are so many things and they are so expensive. All the things I currently love are crazy expensive, which is why I'm like, I need $200,000, just a spare $200,000. But let's talk about each of them, because I feel like maybe some of them need to arrive and some of them, can I live without? I don't know. Oh, all right, let's look at them. Let's just look at them. So the first one is this Go 14. So this hasn't been released yet. I think it's due to be released soon. So this is the Go 14, or no, it is the Go 14, isn't it? Go 14? Go 14? Is it 14 or 14? I don't know. Either way. So it's the Go 14 in the MM size in this pink. This pink is called Fremois from Louis Vuitton. I have a Fremois Birkin, but they look like they're different pinks. My Birkin is much richer and feels like much darker. This Fremois feels much more subtle, but it's so pretty. Like, such a pretty Go 14. Like, I have one. I've got one up here. I bought it in Paris. It's the mini one. This is the MM size, so it's much bigger. This is $11,400. Like, these bags are not cheap in any, like, just, yeah, it's so expensive. But this pink, oh my God, it's so pretty. So yeah, I'm like, this is my problem. I'm looking at it going, I'm obsessed with the color. I need to stop looking at the color and start to look at the bag, because I will get obsessive about the color and not even consider the bag, which is stupid. It's a stupid way to ever look at a bag. You should always go, is it functional? Does it suit my needs? And do I like the color? Not, oh, I just want to buy it because of the color. That's a stupid way to shop. I understand. But I have to admit, I am really obsessed with the color. Doing their crops today. Anyway, so this pink is amazing, and yeah, it's living up there rent free. Next from Louis Vuitton, we have this Capucines BB in the wicker with the croc detail. So it's got this touch of croc in it. And they're bringing this out in a few different colors. I think there's white, there's black, there's navy blue, there's brown, and then there's this color. This color is the bright blue. It's almost like a turquoisey kind of color. it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I do like the wicker capucines. I have wicker Lady Dior's. I don't know if I really need a wicker capucines as well, but if I was going to get one, like, this would be it. They're bringing out non-croc versions as well, but I don't like the colors that they're coming in. This color is just stunning. But because it's croc detail, like, it's retailing, I think, for 28,000 Australian dollars. Like, and I feel like, yes, I can see that it's wicker and I can see it's got croc in it, but I think my biggest problem with this bag is, can I see $28,000 worth in it? And I'm kind of on the fence about it. If it was less money, I would probably like, yeah, I'm more obsessed with it, but I kind of feel like this one's being priced a bit high. I understand how expensive crocodile is. I understand the wicker capucines and how much expensive they are. I just don't, if you put the two things together, I don't quite come out at 28,000 Australian dollars, but it is beautiful. And every time I see a picture of it, I'm like, oh, so pretty. But it might be one that I can kind of get over the obsession. I feel like this is, if of all of them, this is definitely one that I feel like if it just lives there long enough, I'll get over it and move on. Whereas others, I'm desperate to go see in person and desperate to actually have. This one, I'm like, can I just let it go? Can it just be let go? So yeah, there's that one. Then next, from Louis Vuitton, also we have this low-key hobo in the MM size. This is 6,100 Australian dollars, which is on the cheaper end of everything I'm showing you today. It has this really urban, like, just cool girl vibe to it. And I don't know if I'm cool enough to pull it off. It's not in a color like this cognac-y kind of color isn't generally something I go for, but I'm really drawn to it for some reason. I think it's really beautiful. I think the leather's going to be really supple and lovely. I think it's going to get scratched, but that's okay. I'm okay with that kind of stuff. But it's just got this real cool girl vibe to it. I'm just trying to work out if I'm cool enough to pull it off in my wardrobe. I'm generally much more a structured, like, I've got much more structure in most of my bags. This has got that real 90s slouch to it, which I get from my denim bags and the stuff that comes from the 90s and the early 2000s, and we're definitely seeing a move back to that, which suits me. I did it the first time, I can do it again, but this just has such a vibe, and I hate it when the youth say that to me. It's a vibe. I'm like, I don't understand what that means, but I can see with this, like, it has a real cool girl vibe to it. I just don't know if I can pull it off. I feel like it's one I've got to go into store and really play with and decide if it's going to suit me, because generally shoulder bags aren't my go-to. And if I feel like I can pull it off in my wardrobe, as somebody who doesn't have a lot of neutral in her wardrobe, would this fit? Is this going to go with everything? It comes in black as well, but I'm not drawn to the black at all. It's all about this color, and if the color's not going to suit my wardrobe, then no matter how much I love it, it doesn't belong with me. It's not a collector's piece. So yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this. Every time I see it or see it in advertising or pictures of people wearing it, I'm like, oh, it's so nice. I just don't know if I can pull it off, but I am kind of obsessed. What else do we have from Louis Vuitton? Oh, this one. This one. So this is the GM Capucines in the Millesine leather. So I have a Millesine leather piece. It is stunning. So beautiful. Smells gorgeous. This is going to retail for, I think, just over 18,000 Australian dollars in the Millesine leather. It's $4,000 cheaper if you get it in what kind of leather is it? Just the normal leather. I can't think of what it's called. Trillion. I can't say that. Anyway, the normal leather is like $4,000 cheaper. The Millesine leather, which is like smooth, buttery soft, gonna get scratched, age, it will absolutely patina, that's $18,000. And if I was gonna get anyone, that's the one I would want. It is in the GM size. So I have an MM. This is my MM in box calf, and it's pretty big. But the GM is even bigger. Steph from Handbag Holic had it in one of her vlogs. I'll see if I can find it and link it down below. I'll definitely link her channel if nothing else. And she has pictures of her wearing it. Now she's tiny. She's beautiful and tiny and petite, and I am none of those things, but it looks great on her, so I figure I can probably pull it off as well as somebody who's a little bit bigger than her, a lot bigger than her. But it's just cool. I love the strap on this that goes over the shoulder, and then you get a longer strap with it as well, so you can wear it crossbody if you want. I love the mushiness of it. I love the relaxed nature of it. Capucines can be very, very structured, and this is going to absolutely slouch over time. You have to accept that it's going to lose its structure over time, and I'm fine with that. And I actually love that about it, but other people are going to find that really hard. It is really expensive for a capucines, especially because I want the millazine leather, but oh my God, is it gorgeous. It's so beautiful. And I keep looking at it, and I look at Steph's vlog, and I look at Steph's Instagram, and I look at Steph's TikTok where she's got it, and I'm like, oh, so pretty. Oh, I really feel like I need a GM capucines. Yeah, I don't have a nano and I don't have a GM. I have all the other sizes, and I'm like, but you know, the collector in me says I need all the sizes, and this one's so pretty. So yeah, definitely feeling an obsession for that at the moment. Yep. So the 10th bag that I am obsessed with from Louis Vuitton, it's just insanity, absolute insanity. It's this one. So this is a petite mal in crocodile, and the finish is called Fireworks. It's black, but it throws purple and green, and oh my goodness, I've seen this in person. I've seen it in person twice. I saw it in Melbourne and I saw it in Sydney. I've seen it in person twice. I am obsessed with it. It has rose gold hardware. I had the option to buy this when I bought Taylor, who's just here, my beautiful Taylor croc, for my birthday. I had an option to buy this, but I had seen Taylor in Paris and I was desperate. I was desperate to get Taylor. Had I not been obsessed with Taylor, I would have absolutely bought this. And it lives right at the front of my head. It lives here. This is 46,000 Australian dollars. Just don't even. Just don't. We're just gonna move past that for a minute. So it's expensive, and if I were to buy this, I don't think I'd be buying anything else on the list. If I don't buy this, I can buy probably a few things on the list. But this is just so pretty. And I'm having such an exotic year. I've bought so many exotics this year. I've got another one to unbox yet. And I'm just like, it's so beautiful. And I know these finishes, they come and they go. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have this made as a made to order down the track in the firework finish, but it's going to cost you more money because it becomes a special order. So it's usually like an extra 10% on top of that. And when we're looking at this kind of money, that's a lot of money. So yeah, let's just sit on that one for a minute. So yes, I'm just sitting with the crocodile at the moment because it is such a lot of money, but I just love this finish. It's so beautiful. Yeah. I don't know if it's one I can actually get over the obsession for, basically. So let's just hang about. Let's see if it arrives or if I can get over my little obsession there. Or maybe it comes and it goes. Maybe it gets sold, and once it's sold, the only way for me to do it is as a special order, and then we will work out exactly how much I want it or not. So yeah, it's there. So they're the 10 bags that are currently living rent-free in my head and I'm completely obsessed with. There is also a color. So at Hermes, yes, there are lots of bags I want. I've done my Hermes wish list. I will link it down below for you. But there's a new color that's just come out. It's called Milton. So this is the color. It's like a yellow. So it's almost exactly the same shade as my top. In the picture, it looks very yellow. I have been to store and seen it in person. It is much more muted than in this picture. And it's actually not that much darker than my top at the moment. So, but it's just so pretty. And I've seen it in a rodeo at Hermes, and I was just like, oh my goodness, that's so pretty. In a bag, because it is so light, I would keep it as a very small bag, but it's just such a pretty yellow. As someone who loved limoncello when it was in rotation, and I think it's still on the fringes of rotation, this is a good alternative to that. So I'm actually obsessed with Milton at the moment as a color. It's like rose pop to me. I was obsessed with rose pop when rose pop came out, and now that's kind of gone into the distance. Milton's my new current obsession as a color. I just think it is such a pretty yellow, and I like the pastels and I like the light colors, so that plays to my advantage when we look at quota bags, because lots of people just want the neutrals or the dark colors, or they're scared of getting it dirty, whereas I'm like, I'm all right with it. Give it to me in Birkin 25. I'll make it work. So yeah, Milton is a current obsession color for me from Hermes. So there are all the things I'm a little obsessed with at the moment. My brain is a scary place. And I really, I have times when there's bits and pieces and I look at it and go, oh yeah, that's really nice. And then I have times like this where there are so many things that I really love that I do actually get a feeling of being overwhelmed, because I can't buy all of this. That would be stupid to think that I would buy all of this, especially at these kind of prices. Like these are all very expensive pieces. Like nothing in here, with the exception of the fabric hobo bag from Miu Miu, they're all $5,000 and over. Like that bag, that fabric bag is just less than $4,000, but everything else is very expensive. And some of them range into the tens of thousands of dollars. So it's just not possible for me to buy everything. It's just, that would be stupid. But yeah, they do live rent free in my head. So I'm just like everybody else. There are things and I'm like, oh my God, I love this. And I carry pictures on my phone. Maybe I'm not like everyone else. I don't think I'm describing anyone normal. Anyway, I carry pictures on my phone of things that I'm obsessed with. It is. So they're the things that I'm currently carrying around on my phone with me. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and a glimpse into the craziness that exists in my brain. And now you're all going, she's insane. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I'm a little crazed, but that's okay. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can come follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Thank you.